Hey guys, SanChan Man here. So, the new episode of Magical Girls Raising Project came out, and I have to say, expectations met. And that's not a good thing. Oh man, this is where it begins to get a little bit disappointing. And to be perfectly honest, it was a little lower than my expectations. The episode suddenly started with the plot. It was like, oh, we're having the Magical Girls. It's like the first line. It's like, well, okay, that's really sudden. So it wasn't like developed at all, so the pacing is freaking terrible. And then you have not Madoka and not Homura. And then the biggest disappointment was definitely the first magical girl dying, which was definitely expected. But even if it was expected, you can still execute it well where it's like, oh wow, that sucks. But even then it was just like, just so anticlimactic. I don't know. I mean, I think it was really just the mom of the magical girls, like voice acting was horrendous, so that I think was the main thing I took away from the scene. To go further on the pacing part, I just feel like that's one of the biggest problems with this show. You've already given us a synopsis that the magical girls are going to start killing each other. You've already done the opening sequence of all these magical girls bloody and dead. So why do you do this whole calm before the thing and make it seem like it's a surprise? Like they played the whole first Magical Girls death as if it was a surprise, which it wasn't at all. It just feels like kind of like a waste of 2 episodes, and then it affects the pacing because you can tell that the writers are almost like, alright, we have to get through this whole beginning part of non-violence as quickly as possible to get to the actual, like, you know, actual part of the story. So then my question is, why don't you just start from that and then explain what you were explaining at the beginning through other forms, like maybe a flashback or something? And I feel like they're doing it just because that's just how it's been done before, specifically with Madoka, where it's just like, oh, it's all calm before the seas, and then, oh, surprise, death. But instead, we already know what's gonna happen, and I feel like the writers are trying to compensate for that by making it as quick as possible, but all that does is just ruin the pacing. But whatever, it's fine. Even with all these problems, my expectations for this show aren't that terribly high, so I'm not that, like, terribly unhappy with it, you know what I mean? So I'm still gonna keep watching it. I think it'll still be an entertaining show, and I think it'll definitely have its moments. It proved that to us with, like, the whole boy magical girl, which was great. Best part of the series so far. I'm hoping for more moments like that where it's like, oh, okay, that's cool. And, you know, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. In other news, I'm working on another video for a first look at the season in general. So be on the lookout for that. Still working on my other 2 videos. I announced an AMV for One Punch Man and Mob Psycho, and also my 91 Days review. So those will all be coming out within the next few weeks. So be on the lookout for that, guys. In the meantime, keep watching your anime, and I will be doing the same. Don't forget to like, comment, and of course, subscribe. So I'll see you guys later. SanChan out.